Hi, I'm Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter, and welcome to No BS Job Search Advice Radio and episode 706. You know, this has been a week where I haven't really done any tough interview questions until today. Now, I recorded this a little while ago, and the audio isn't perfect, so I apologize for it, but I thought the answer was good, and I didn't think it was appropriate for me to re-record it. So please tolerate the audio. You'll find that normally they are very good. Hope you find the show helpful and that you give it 5 stars in iTunes or Stitcher. It does help other people find the show. And now, let's get going, okay? Here's one of those fun interview questions. It's a question that's designed to, not through the specific of the answer, but the explanation that follows, cause you to reveal things about yourself that you probably shouldn't reveal. So here's the question. What have you done professionally that you've succeeded at, but isn't an experience you'd ever want to repeat? I love that question. Now, here are 3 possible ways to answer it. First of all, first way you can answer it is by talking about some menial task that you had to do. But you have to make sure that you don't describe it as being unsatisfying and as though you're above it all. You can think like a sports team. There are people in baseball who have to sacrifice themselves in order to move a runner over. Well, you can talk about that time you swept the floor or stuffed envelopes. And, you understand the importance of the role. The place has to stay clean. Envelopes have to go out. And, you did it well, but it's not something that really causes your mind to stay active. You coped with it, you put best effort into it, but at the end of the day, it's not something you enjoy doing. That's one way to answer it. Then another way is by talking about something that was team related. You worked on this project with other people, and you described your role on it. Maybe there were difficult personalities on it. Maybe there were people who just couldn't see eye to eye, and a lot of the team was bumping heads with one another. You tried to be a mediator at times and work on getting collaboration, but there were some personalities there who just didn't want to collaborate. They just wanted to rule. And you talk about your efforts. We got the thing going. You contributed to making it effective. Some people got ostracized on the project. It was a tough experience, but you all pulled together. Almost all of you pulled together and brought it home. Third way to answer it. You did something that was really hard. You have to talk about what made it hard. Maybe it was because it was poorly planned. Maybe it was badly executed. Whatever it was. Don't talk about the blame. Talk about the difficulty in delivering what it was that everyone had committed to do. And maybe it was the planning, you weren't involved with that. But at the end of the day, you did your part, others did theirs, some people didn't do it. It eventually came through. It wasn't necessarily on time. You get the idea. But the idea is talk about something extremely hard, probably from a planning standpoint, being the failure is the easiest case to work with, and then work from there in describing what made it so hard. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few ways that you can connect with me. The first one, of course, is reach out to me on LinkedIn. My page there is linkedin.com/IN/The Big Game Hunter. Mention that you listen to the show because I love to hear from my listeners. It just puts a big smile on my face. Next, if you're an executive and interested in my coaching you, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Mention in the subject line that you're interested in coaching. I'll reach back to you. We'll set up a time to speak. We'll figure out whether this makes sense. I want to be clear. I'm not here to be your recruiter. I no longer do search work. I'm a coach helping people find their next position. And as such, my work is not free. I'm not doing this as a charitable endeavor. I'm here to see whether I can help you and whether your background is something where I can be of service. And if you're not an executive, the best place to connect with me is with jobsearchcoachinghq.com. That's my site where I've curated information that I've created and other people have created. It's there with their permission, of course. And you can ask me questions. So right now there's over 400 pieces of content there, plus the ability to ask me questions. So again, jobsearchcoachinghq.com is that site. And by the way, and I haven't really mentioned this on the site, in addition to doing job search coaching, I also do executive coaching and life coaching. And I've done so for years. So if you're interested in that, message me again at my email address, jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us. Tell me about what you're interested in, and I'll get back to you and we'll talk about it. Hope you found this helpful, and in the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
Why do I use ParkWiz? Because I like to know that no matter where I'm going, ParkWiz will have a space waiting for me when I get there. That gives me more time to do everything else I want to do. Get the app and start parking awesome with ParkWiz.